Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I'm Nur Nabila Sabrina binti Abdul Razik, your moderator for today. I wish to all of you welcome to our forum for this weekend about cultural heritage that is Wow Bulan. Let us get back in time where the technology is no entertainment during leisure time. Back then, the children mostly enjoy their time outside by playing traditional games. Today, we would like to highlight a topic that is quite interesting to be discussed on: the beauty of WoW, the original story and history. I am sure that every one of us know about the story of WoW in Malaysia. Before we proceed to our forum, I would like to introduce our panelists for today. Our first panelist is Nur Huda Zahra binti Zurji. Next to her is our second panelist is Nur Shuhada binti Muhammad Shukri. So guys, how are you today?
I'm good and great to be here.
I'm also good and it's my pleasure to be here.
Okay, before we start our forum in details, let me explain about our topic today. Today we will learn more about specific traditional game that call it WoW, or known as Moonfight. It is called WoW as it is a present shape type. This game in particular is easy where one chases the strong one to rush the kite high. It will soar high and beautifully in the sky, leaving your dares from below a chance to see it. As much as the people from the East love and treasure this game, the tradition grows lesser as the country is moving into a great transition where the technology develops and advances from time to time. Sooner or later, it will become a history. Although there are others who are determined to keep and teach the community in their own workshops that remain a few in certain areas. Nonetheless, let's discuss about the story related with WoW in more detail with our panelists. There is some confused about the original WoW in our community, and that make them have wrong about the original WoW. So without wasting the time, where do you think WoW was originated from? Let's hear the opinion from our panel one.
Thanks, Miss Moderator. This era, some in our community still not knowing where WoW is coming from. Now, I will tell about it. This traditional kite originally come from the range of the East and the north of Peninsular Malaysia, referring states such as Terengganu, Kelantan, Perlis, and Kedah. The moon kite upholds pure element of Malaysian culture, where the shape of the kite and the variety of pattern used on the kite mostly resembles Malay culture. Wow bulan come in different types such as wow ikan, wow puyuh, wow merah, and many more. Each moon kite has its own specific feature. Other than that, this particular kite is bigger than modern kite, with a wide span of 3 meters and are engraved wonderfully and creatively by skillful wow specialists.
Thank you, Miss Huda. From your explanation, I'm sure people out there will understand and help them know about where the original WoW came from. After knowing about the original story about WoW, I'm sure people out there wanted to know what is WoW made of and what is the actual function WoW created. Let's move to our panel 2 to know the answer from that question.
Thank you, moderator, for the questions. Well, in this era, we only know WoW making only use a paper, skewers, and thread. That's what the basic community know how to make a kite. No, now I will give such interesting information about the art of making wow. Every wow you have seen has been made solely based on the artisan's creativity. The process of creating the big kite takes a lot of patience and determination. Firstly, the wow must be shaped and by weave and sew with small sticks of bamboo. Different types of wow comes in different shapes. As you are done with the shape of the kite, you will use color papers and come out with different color setting and illustration on your kite. This process takes a lot of time and energy, but the sharp skills and a strong mindset, they devote their heart and passion to make beautiful wow from time to time. However, most of these beautiful kites were made to be displayed in exhibition and decoration for the public to see. Other than that, some activities such as wow flying and wow fighting, they focus less on the design and more to capability for the wow to stay longer in the sky.
Thank you, Miss Shuhada. That was a very interesting information. And I'm surely that can help people out there to know how to making a wow. Next, Miss Huda, can I know why the current generation is not aware of existing this interesting cultural heritage?
In reality, this traditional kite held its name as one of the most popular traditional games in Malaysia for many years. Yet there are people who are there not aware of its existence. As the new generation are more attracted to high-tech hobby and enjoy the comfort of their own space, it can be difficult for the tradition to be passed down as they view as all or not fun.
Thank you, Miss Huda. I agree with you. The current generation is more inclined towards technology than cultural heritage. So, in Miss Shuhada's opinion, what do you think about the solution to preserve this cultural heritage of wow?
Thank you, Miss Moderator Nabila, for the question. To preserve this cultural heritage, we can take the following steps is documenting the story and culture of wow. This includes recording the stories, legends, and myths associated with wow, as well as the techniques and materials used to make them. Next, promoting wow as a tourist attraction. This can help raise awareness of wow and its cultural significance. It can also generate income that can be used to support the preservation of wow. Then, encourage the younger generations to learn wow. This can be done through educational programs, workshops, and other initiatives. By teaching young people about wow, we can ensure that this cultural heritage is passed on to future generations. By maintaining these skills, we can ensure that the traditional techniques used to make wow are not lost. These are some of the steps that can be taken to preserve wow cultural heritage.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shuhada. Maintaining those skills is also one of the good solutions in maintaining this cultural heritage. So, move to the second last question. What are the impacts of this cultural heritage to the economy and to the tourism sector in our country, Miss Huda?
Preserving cultural heritage can positively impact the economy and tourist sector. Heritage sites attract tourists, boosting local business and creating job opportunity. Additionally, cultural events and festivals can stimulate economic activity and contribute to a sense of identity, make the region more attractive to visitors.
I think you're right, Miss Huda, because maintaining our cultural heritage is able to have various positive impacts on our country's economy and tourism sector. Next to our last question for Miss Shuhada. Do you wish that this cultural heritage will be practiced by the future generation?
Yes, I do hope that the next generation will go on with cultural tradition like WoW games. One of the most well-liked area sport among Malay people is WoW games. WoW has a distinct quality that allows it to soar through the air and be performed in groups. It also produces a colorful, distinctive landscape that is visually stunning and imposing in the sky. In order to ensure that WoW's cultural legacy is preserved for future generations, we must pique young people's interest in the game through a variety of means, such as through wing parties and tournaments.
That's right, Miss Shuhada. I think we have reached the end. So, in conclusion, to preserve this cultural heritage will take a long period of time and a huge amount of patience and motivation in order to preserve traditional games. As some people who acknowledge it, it will be wiser for them to spread awareness as it is their noble duty to keep them alive and preserve for the future generation to come. Therefore, as a Malaysian, it is our duty in preserving the legacy that was carried by our ancestors for years, as it will be passed down from generation to another generation and for the country's future. Thank you for spending your time to watch our forum too. Bye.